BNI means to us is basically all the connections that it has given us and all the different opportunities for our business. It has allowed us to connect with businesses that we didn't think we would have the opportunity to connect with due to all the other members in BNI, with the ability for them to give us referrals and connections to the businesses that they already have connections with. And it allows us to give connections to other people in the BNI, to give them referrals and testimonials to allow them to connect with people that they wouldn't have thought that they would have been able to connect with.
I had just had an experience with a client who needed t-shirts, something that I didn't offer. And I tried to find a partner to help me with that order, but time after time kept coming up zero, and so I actually lost that part of the business. But when I went to the BNI meeting, I saw that I could have a team there, a power team, that could help me meet any need that any of my clients had. And so it was a real incentive for me to join and start to get to know, like, and trust these people.
And one of the good things is that I am now able to refer other services with the fact that I know that these people are going to come through and do the job, and they're going to do it in a professional manner and in the least expensive way possible for my client. And that's a good feeling to be able to do that.
I started BNI, like I said, about 4 years ago when we were really just sort of getting my business started. It was a great opportunity and a great time to learn about networking. And I'd say BNI offers several different methods of education. One of them is just teaching how to network.
BNI is really helpful for me because it gives me access to not just a lot of really good tradespeople and other professionals, but to other people who are running their own businesses. So it's helpful for me as a solo to have a pile of people who I can bounce business ideas off of.
What keeps me coming back to BNI every week is the relationships that I have with the people in the room.
There's something that's very, very appealing to me to be the only financial advisor within this group. And I know that is something that other people look at as well. I've been to other networking groups where I walk in and there may be 30 people there and 12 of us are financial advisors. So to me, when you can be the only one in your particular realm within a group, then that allows you to cultivate those relationships with the people that are in the group even stronger.
And the people in BNI are very willing to help each other. They all embrace the giver's gain philosophy, which would be that, the more you give to others, eventually that comes back.
Well, every week when we have our meetings, we have a 60-second time frame that we get up and just to give a commercial, if you will, for what it is that we do. So the whole point of BNI is educating members in the group about what it is that we do, so then they can be sales force for us out in the community.
One of the, as far as training, we always have education every single week, and there's opportunities to really network with the people that are in your group.
It has. It opened me up to a whole new group of contacts that I did not previously have.
Between the other networking groups, in that it has structure. Every week the meeting is exactly the same with elements that we cover.
I feel that with our BNI group in particular, we've really focused on getting quality members. But it's great to be in a group with business professionals that have more on their mind than just growing their business, that want to make a difference in the community.
I keep coming to the meetings each week because it's important to hear what others are looking for. It's a great way for them to know what I'm looking for and for all of us to help each other grow our business. By being in BNI, it has helped me to meet others in the community that I probably would never have been connected with.
It's interesting. BNI, I think of it a lot like real estate. You get out what you put into it, and I tell my agents that all the time.
And what keeps me coming to the meetings every week is several things. One, the continued growth of my business from BNI. And I think my first year I gained about $40,000 in business, which was huge for me starting out as a single person company.
Being a part of the group, that's the key.
BNI has helped our business very well. We would typically have, like during the wintertime, some slow times, and it kind of filled the gaps. It seems, when you got almost 30 other members looking out for you, there's always a phone call or a conversation about, hey, can you help me out with this?
It's exclusive for your profession, so it really takes that part of the equation off the table. There's lots of other networking opportunities where you might be one of 5 people in the room that are doing the same thing, where inside a BNI chapter, you're the only one that does that. So that's a real benefit. So you're not worried about competing with somebody in the room.
It's hard to quantify the value of the time that I've put in here and what I've received out of it, just because I've had a very high return on investment.
I joined BNI because I wanted to establish a network of business relationships with people, other businesses basically, that I could help to network and help them, and they could help our business as well.
To know and trust the other individuals in our group, that they're not only here to gain revenue for their business, but they're also trying to help the community, was a big thing for us, and one of the reasons that we joined this specific chapter.